Just one game separates the fifth seed du jour in the West, the Pelicans, and the Nuggets trying to climb out of ninth place tonight. And just about any of those teams can wind up anywhere in between, which is remarkable. Check out this periodic table of playoff possibilities in the West.
A lot of confusion there.
Commit that to memory if you would, and we'll get back to you with a quiz later in the show. I mean, look at that. I don't recall anything like this on the final day of a regular season.
I didn't know I needed my colored pencils tonight.
I know.
Had I known I was going to have to do this kind of work, I'd have called John Schumann, see if he'd let me borrow his, thinking cap. Look, the bottom line is this, Matt. All of the different scenarios that, people are running through their minds, you have to not only focus on this for one night.
Right.
Then you got to flip the script tomorrow morning.
Right.
Because you don't know who you can prepare for.
Right.
I mean, none of these teams can go and cheat a little bit to see, okay, we know who we're playing maybe a week, before the last game of the season. So you can kind of look and study some matchups, maybe have your advanced scout.
Think of the scouts.
Doing some work ahead. Those guys got to.
That's what they get paid
crazy
for.
Yeah.
They get paid for scouting.
They're putting up scouting reports for 3 different teams.
Yeah. Well, teams probably have about 10 scouts. So, you can put a scout for every team almost. So. Not too much complication for those guys.
And there's a compelling story for each one of those teams scrambling for the seeds. The Spurs, case in point, they've got the Pelicans tonight in New Orleans. They could wind up 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, or 8th by the end of the night. Still only got 9 games out of Kawhi Leonard. He's not back tonight. No
but is he on that 15-man roster, though?
Yeah, that's a great question. No indication that he's going to be back for the playoffs as well. We'll find out soon enough.
I tell you what.
My guess would be he will not be for the first round, and then you just won't see him.
We don't know that either. I don't know.
We don't know.
I guarantee you this. Houston and Golden State are watching tonight. They got somebody scoreboard watching.
Absolutely.
Because it's going to be if you're the San Antonio Spurs and you get a chance to tussle with one of those top 2 seeds in that first round matchup, that you talk about being nervous.
Especially with a Kawhi, if he comes back.
Yeah. If they get through that, that's a completely different team if they get through that into the second round with Kawhi Leonard. But again, until you see him on the floor, you don't really know.
Well, he'll have fresh legs if nothing else.
Tonight in Portland later on, you've got the Jazz in town to face the Blazers. Winner takes the Northwest Division title and the 3 seed. Meanwhile, Damian Lillard is up against Donovan Mitchell, whose rookie season compares pretty well to Dame's Rookie of the Year season 5 years ago.
Yeah, and all the conversation about who should be Rookie of the Year between Ben Simmons and Donovan Mitchell has been interesting. These are 2 guys who are not only having spectacular seasons as rookies, they're having great seasons in general.
They are.
Donovan Mitchell's leading the Jazz and scoring and has been the catalyst for them offensively.
And you look at both guys, being drafted late. No one saw them being as spectacular as they are right now, and especially in the rookie season. That is, something that I like to look at when we scout kids and think they should be at a certain point. But the way Donovan Mitchell has played on both sides of the ball has showed, where he's going to be possibly in the future. And when you put the 2 of those guards together, they're going to learn so much from each other. And Damian, he's just been hot all year. All-star caliber player, the way he's able to get to the basket, knock down shots from the outside. Great off the pick and roll, and then he has a great sidekick in McCollum. So 2 guys that we know can go out and give you 30-plus points every night in the playoffs.
Utah is 30-7 since Rudy Gobert returned to the lineup, and you look at their defensive numbers, and he may wind up winning Defensive Player of the Year despite not reaching 60 games, which is remarkable. Their defensive numbers are like a roller coaster this year. They are so much better when he's on the floor.
I don't care how many games he's played, his impact is undeniable. He's the best rim-protecting, shot-altering big man in the league, and he's not the biggest, strongest, or jump the highest, but it's his specialty.
And you must have that back line defense to protect the basket.
Jazz have won 6 in a row as they hit Portland tonight. Jimmy Butler says he will make an impact tonight against the Nuggets with the season on the line.